We've all run out of things to say, and I think I better go. So don't be getting excited when you hear that slamming door, 'cause there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor in the morning. And we've been hiding from something that should have never gone this far. But after all, it's what we've done that makes us what we are. And you've been talking in silence. Well, if it's silence you adore, well, there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor in the morning. Well, there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor, one less man to walk in, one less pair of jeans upon your door, one less voice a talking. But tomorrow's a dream away, and today has turned to dust. Your silver tongue has turned to clay, and your golden rule to rust. If that's the way that you want it, well, that's the way I want it more. 'Cause there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor in the morning. Well, there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor, one less man to walk in, one less pair of jeans upon your door, one less voice a talking. But tomorrow's a dream away, and today has turned to dust. Your silver tongue has turned to clay, and your golden rule to rust. If that's the way that you want it, well, that's the way I want it more. 'Cause there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor in the morning. Oh, there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor in the morning. That was One Less Set of Footsteps by Jim Croce, and I played that straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want over 1,000 free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. Okay. Chords aren't crazy hard on this song, but there are a lot of them. That is to say, there are a lot of quick chord changes. I put in bright red some of the chords that you could skip if you want. They're segue chords, like you can just do think I better go. Doesn't sound much different, does it? That's two chords instead of. So if you're a beginner or you just don't want to work that hard, feel free to skip the bright red chords. They're all segue chords that if you skip them, probably won't even be noticed. All right. The strum, generally speaking, which is only about half the time, but generally speaking, it was an even strum. I'm just going to use a C here, like this. The emphasis is on that first down, and that's the only pause. Down, pause, down, pause, down, pause, down, pause. We've been running away from something we both know. Now, like I said, that's about half the time, but then there's an awful lot of times where it seems like there's something a little bit different, and it basically is focused on the lyrics, like that. Okay, I just broke that rule. It had nothing to do with lyrics, did it? I'm playing without lyrics present. I was gonna say, long run out of things to say. In that case, the emphasis is on the upstrokes. We've long run out of. That's when you switch it. Things to say. I think I better B flat is on the upstroke, but that's an emphasis. Sorry. So it doesn't really follow the, oh yeah, the more in that next line too. Hear that slamming door. Right, that A minor and the F sharp diminished. Again, the emphasis is on the upstroke where you're changing those chords. So it doesn't always follow that strum, and I don't know how to describe it in any more generic way other than showing you what I do and then playing, and you can play along in slow motion, close up on my hands as well. Let me go over all the chord changes, and then I'll get to that playing. All right, so on the intro, starts with an F. Sorry, that's not an F, that's G. Starts with a G. Switches to F, which has nothing in common with the G, does it? Just have to pick them up and drop. And then C, my ring finger is already kind of hovering there. And because of the timing, again, it's like I have my hand kind of waiting here. It's like, right? So my ring finger is on that C, and it's gonna rock back and not rock. It's gonna slide back and forth, just one fret from that C to the G7 and back. We've been running away from, oh sorry, C, F, G, repeatedly. Something we both know, we both run out of. So from those, not much in common between the chords with your, as far as the fingers go. But then, long run out of. So from that C, my ring finger kind of slides down to that E7. And then I jump to an F. F again. Things to say, think I better. And here's that quick. So the way I do that, I've got my B flat. Then I leave my index finger where it is. I change just these two fingers. And then I have to jump up for a G and a G7. That's how I do that. And then my ring finger slides back up to the C. So don't be getting excited when you hear that. From here, I'm gonna jump to an E minor. Sorry, nothing common between that C and E minor. Or I'm gonna use my middle finger for that A minor, because then all I have to do is drop my ring finger, and I've got that F sharp diminished. Cause there be one less set of footsteps on your floor in the morning. That's what I did. That C riff, I'm just screwing around on the A string, right? That's it. 7th fret, 5th, 3rd, 2nd. And it's subtle enough. You could just play a C if you want to, but if you want to make it a little bit more authentic to Jim Croce's version, that's it. And we've been hiding from something. Now the rest of the verses don't end that way. That they start with a C, and then they just drop. You can drop an index finger there to make it C suspended 4th, and then pick it up again. That's it. Okay, chorus. Will there be one less set of footsteps on your floor, one less man? From the F, just pick up a finger for the A minor to walk in. And then it starts similar. One less pair of jeans upon your door. Now from here, I'm going to use, again, a middle finger for the A minor, because one less voice. That way I can drop the rest of these around that D minor 7, around the finger that's already there. One last voice a talkin'. And you notice it stays there. Sorry. A minor, D minor 7. And then you pick that up and you move one finger, and you can just slide that from D minor 7 to a G7 pretty easily, right? And then you slide it back for the beginning of verse 3. Okay. That's it. That's the song. And now... Okay, now I'm going to play in slow motion close up on both of my hands from the intro through the third verse, which is all 3 verses, and the chorus. The rest of it's just a repetition of that. So play along if you think that will be helpful. In slow motion, starting with the intro. 5, 6, 7, and 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We've been running away from something we both know. We've long run out of things to say, and I think I better go. So don't be getting excited when you hear that slamming door, 'cause there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor in the morning. We've been hiding from something. We should have never gone this far, but after all, it's what we've done that makes us what we are. You've been talking in silence. Well, if it's silence you adore, oh, there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor in the morning. There'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor, one less man to walk in, one less pair of jeans upon your door, one less voice of talking. But tomorrow's a dream away, and today has turned to dust. Your silver tongue has turned to clay, and your golden rule to rust. If that's the way that you want it, well, that's the way I want it more. 'Cause there'll be one less set of footsteps on your floor in the morning. That's it. See you Wednesday. Bye.